It's Dr. Jasmine. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm really excited to be talking to you all today about our lifestyle and how this key root cause area of hair shedding and thinning is such a big piece that I often find a lot of um, options, supplements, medications just don't really touch on, right? We're always told, oh, don't smoke, don't drink. Well, okay, but how do I help my body? What are some of the other things that might be affecting my hair that I didn't even realize were affecting it? So today I want to focus in more on compounds or chemicals found in certain hair products that we are putting topically on our scalp and on our hair strands that can actually disrupt proper hair growth. So the first one is a compound called phthalates. Now phthalates are plasticizers, or they basically make plastic products more durable. Well, this is actually used in hair products for a few different reasons. One, it helps with maintenance of color and just like the feel of the product. It also helps the fragrances last longer, and it can be used to help improve formula absorption, in your hair or in your scalp. So, on the surface it sounds pretty good, right? But because it's a plasticizer, it actually can cause some severe health concerns. Things like hormonal disruptions and reproductive issues are big. So, any man or woman that's looking to reproduce, or women who maybe have fluctuations in their cycles, we can see these things change with excess exposure to phthalates. And then these are also possible carcinogens, meaning they are potentially going to cause cancer. So these are important because when it comes to like the hormonal piece, we talked about how if your cycle's extended, or if you're going through menopause, or if you're more susceptible to like that DHT compound, because it's just regulating that normal regulation of hormones, this alters the hair growth cycle, making again that telogen phase or that shedding phase longer and shortening that anagen phase, so making growth slower. It can also lead to things like eczema, and cause that inflammation that we see in our scalp, which eventually can lead to hair loss. Now, another chemical to be aware of is formaldehyde. Okay, formaldehyde is commonly used in a lot of different spaces, but when it comes to hair, it's oftentimes seen in straightening products. So, perms, dyes, keratin treatments, Brazilian hair straightening treatments, these oftentimes have formaldehyde. Now, some of these products have now been removing the formaldehyde and replacing it with formaldehyde producing chemicals. So things like methylene glycol. Basically, what happens is they didn't actually put formaldehyde in the product, but when it gets wet or when they rinse it out of your hair, it turns into formaldehyde. So it still can cause, different damage to the body, even in this kind of later releasing type of chemical. Things you might experience short term are irritation of the eyes, nose, throat, headaches, runny nose, nausea. Some people are allergic to formaldehyde, can get like rashes. We can also see eczema, sensitization, and potentially cancer. Okay, and then severe exposure can be chemical burns. I don't know if you've ever had a perm. I remember when I was getting them, I used to get those burns from it being left on too long. So definitely look for those formaldehyde-free products, so that we're reducing how much our body actually has to handle this chemical, and leave open more space and time and resource for our body to actually grow hair. Now, the third one I want to talk to you about today are called parabens. Now, parabens are used as preservatives, right? They kind of help reduce the growth of bacteria, mold, and other microorganisms, which allows for like your shampoos, conditioners, other things to be kept on the shelf or in your shower longer. It's inexpensive. It's color and scent free, so you can add it to just about anything without affecting it. But parabens, just like those phthalates, are hormone disruptors, right? So if you're looking to have a baby, men and women, this can harm and affect your ability to reproduce. It can also increase, it can decrease birth outcomes. So that can mean that maybe you're able to get pregnant, but not actually able to give birth. And it's also a possible carcinogen. Now, these are just three of the chemicals in hair products and how they kind of affect our body. So definitely look for those phthalate free, paraben free, and formaldehyde free products for all of your hair care needs. I'm definitely going to be talking to you more this week and going further about our lifestyle, how that affects our hair growth, and what we can do about it, right? So yeah, if you have any questions or any comments or have any products that you use that are free of these things, definitely drop them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. That's my time for today. And I pray that God bless you and your health. Bye.